Hey everybody, this is Mr. Jaco. I'm going to talk today about a game that we do called Taking the Dog for a Walk. Specifically, it focuses on dribbling, hand, and this game teaches control of the ball using your fingertips, also being able to dribble at a slow speed while looking up. Some of the key terms I have here that I go over with my students: hand-eye coordination, dominant hand versus non-dominant hand, dribbling with your fingers versus your palms, and also having control. So when I explain this, we take our dog for a walk is we don't want our dogs getting away from us because then something bad could happen. So we always have to, when we walk our dog, keep the dog under control. So let's just watch a little bit of this video of some of my second graders here. So as you can see, they're dribbling. They have one hand behind their back. And now, if I stop it here, you'll see that there are students who are not dribbling, but have a polo stick. So you can use anything that you want as far as some type of implement with a really soft foam bottom. So I explain that these are cats, okay? And cats really, they give dogs a bit of a fit. So if the cats and the person that's walking the cats are able to keep this on the ground and knock a ball away, they have to go somewhere on the exterior of the gym and do 15 dribbles with their non-dominant hand in order to get back into the game. Okay, so let's watch again. Let's see what happens. So there she goes. She's able to knock this ball away. And this student will then go to the side and do 15 dribbles with her non-dominant hand. I'm going to rewind it again. Okay, because as you can see, the students that are dribbling, I tell them to put one hand behind their back. You could say preferred hand, like in the grade level outcomes for Shape America. Here they have for second grade here, because this is a second grade class, dribbles using the preferred hand while walking in general space. So I say dominant versus non-dominant, but if you want to do preferred versus not preferred, then they'll put their hands behind their back, and really a lot of times they'll choose their dominant hand to dribble with. Okay, but as they're going and playing this game, what you really want to tell them is to be able to dribble, and look up. Because if they don't look up and they keep their head down, the cats can come over and knock their ball away. The other thing that could happen is that two dog walkers could also bump into each other, so that's a safety hazard. Really make sure that you drill in the fact that everybody's walking, but this is a great game that will help your students be able to look up and dribble using a dominant versus non-dominant hand. For older kids, you could differentiate your instruction and say you can only use your non-dominant hand. You could say you're only allowed to walk on the lines that are on the gym floor. So here I have a black line, yellow line, white line, and green line. A lot of different ways to differentiate and make it harder. You could let the students even differentiate themselves. So I'm going to let this clip play one more time in its entirety, and hopefully this is a good game that you'll like with your students. All right, and that's the clip of taking the dog for a walk. Thanks, everybody.